Hello, I'm here in Cancun, and now I'm going to take a visit to Maya ruins, and I'm here with a tour guide. My tour guide, what's your name?
My name is Oswaldo.
Oswaldo. Okay. He's going to explain that to us.
Yeah, about
Check
the
out
area
later.
where we're going.
Oh,
The tree is one of the biggest representation of the mythology, the Mayan mythology along the areas, along the peninsula. Because for the Mayans, they used to believe in one universe made up with three different worlds: heaven, the earth, and the underworld. Right? There we have the first one, the first big migration of Mayans there, before Christ, pre-classic. Then we have classic period, and then post-classic. The history says when the Spanish people came here from Cuba, they were first in Cuba and then here. Why in Cuba? They were stolen the sugar. Trading areas, right? Trading area, commercial areas, Central America. So they came here and they crushed multiple times. There.
looking at.
Buildings in front of you are religious temples. In the temple.
Awesome. Big sucker.
Granite. It's the second, yeah, the second rock that I'm eyeing.
And that's what they use as the base?
Exactly. The stratos, and then the short columns.
Is there lots of granite outcroppings around?
Yes, sir. Unfortunately, we have a bunch of companies installing granite here. Yeah, there's a big problem. So even this president, that was like a couple years ago, Andres Manuel, the one in the Central America, came to the south. This guy stole the granite limestone.
You could tell it's granite from the black. It starts turning black over time.
Exactly. Three countries, the same coral reef formation.
Yeah,
See this, all of this. So the Mayans in here, they used to navigate this along the coral and following the constellation stars all the way to the south areas. Look at here. Universe, it's one. One universe is split out with three worlds. The worlds are here. Do you see the colors of the worlds? Which is blue, green, and brown. Brown and red. This is what we have, and the temples, the colors of this symbolizing the three worlds. Universe made up with these three, plus the cardinal points are here too. Exactly here. Ahora, look at this. Vean esto. If it's this, it's the entire universe. What connects this with this and this with this? What connects that? Indians has it. Aztecs has it. Egyptians, pretty similar. This, look at this. Vean esto. Since the first Mayan migration, showing us this. The heaven, earth, underworld. Xibalba, which is the Mayan term of this. We see 9 branches symbolizing the 9 lords of the night, or light, the 9 lords of the underworld. Apuch, it's the biggest. Apuch, opposite side we have the heavens with this god at Ixanma, and top him we have the creation god, which is Kukulkan, right? The serpent god. 13 branches symbolizing 13 important gods. The 3 gods in here most relevant are fertility, descending, raining. The sun rising in there every single day, which is the east side in there. The sun goes like this, 90, and then we see the constellations, planets like this, exactly this, the longest day of the year. 90 degrees angle, twice in the year, summer solstice there. There is what we see a kind of start when it's really morning. I want to show you my photo. This is the photo that we have all the tour guides.
If it's also based on constellations, that's awesome. It peeks right through.
All the tour guides, we have this. Every single year we see this phenomenon.
That's so
90
cool.
degrees angle solstice, but we're still preserving those figures in there. There's one which is destroyed, the one right.
What are they? I mean, what are these gods?
We have the god in there, which is a female representation with the long dress and a crow in the hat. She is fertility. The one in the middle, it's the same that we saw in here, descending god, always in the middle. And then the one that we're missing, it's the raining god, which is child. We see this patron, the raining god, destroyed there, and exactly there where we have the sanctuaries and the first line of defense, the warriors. So the question is, why the Mayans, before the Spanish came here, why the Mayans destroyed the figure of this god, the raining god? Why? One of those is hypothesis, disease, the war against the first Mayans and then the Spanish people, and then the deforestations, and the last one is no rainy days in the place. Abandon this place moving to the south area where we have Belize and Honduras. Makes sense. Which is in Belize. The thing is, and the problem prints in there, handprint.
Yeah.
The handprint. There's handprints to the other side of this with 7 fingers. Polytheism as one of the greatest religions of Hispanic cultures, including the Mayans, Mexicas, Olmecs, and Aztecs. Face with 2 eyes in the middle. There's a nose between, and there's a mouth under. You see there? Do you see the faces? There and there.
Oh, that's their hand
There's
print.
the handprints in there, handprints.
Wow.
And there's one in the middle where we have the entrance in there, like this, exactly this. There's some explorers saying the figures in the middle are kids of the ones in the corner, so means the ones in corners are governance. Eyes, nose, and mouth. The one in there is facing there, and the eyeballs are open, and the one in here is facing here, 2 eyes closed. Those are
Whose fingerprint is that? I mean, whose?
Oh no, it's really hard to know who is the one with the handprints in there.
How
really
do you?
hard.
How do you think that is?
But what we're pretty sure, the only ones doing this are the high class of Mayans. The